my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the topic of self-care and wellness. Of course, self-care and wellness, they're essential aspects of leading a healthy and fulfilling life. It includes taking care of your physical, your emotional, your mental well-being, and making sure we have the resources and the support we need to thrive. So, my dear busy mothers, are you taking care of yourself? Now, one of the key components of self care is making sure that we're getting enough sleep because sleep is essential to your physical and your mental well being. And a lack of sleep can lead to a host of health problems, including fatigue, irritability, and increased risk of chronic disease such as diabetes and heart disease. And yes, my dear busy mothers, we all know how we can feel irritated when we are exhausted and the kids come knocking on the door when you're trying to get some alone time to rest. Yes, it can be irritating. So, to ensure that you get a good night's sleep, it is important to establish a regular sleep schedule. So, avoid stimulating activities before you go to sleep. So, create a relaxing sleep environment by dimming or turning off your lights, turning off your television, turning off your phone, and making sure that if you have thick curtains, you close the window so the light doesn't come in. So, you got to set the mood for your sleep time because you do need it. Another aspect of self-care is the exercise. Now, regular physical activity can help you to improve your overall health and well-being, and it can help you to reduce the risk of chronic disease. Exercise can help you improve your mood. It reduces stress and anxiety and boosts your self-esteem. So get the most out of your exercise because it's important to find activities that you enjoy and that are appropriate for your fitness level. So before you start any form of exercise, my dear busy mom, please consult with your doctor because you don't want to be exercising and putting too much strain on your body without the guidance of your healthcare provider. Now let's look at nutrition. It is important to have your nutrition in self-care because eating a healthy diet can help you to improve your physical and your mental well-being, and it can help you to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. So nutrition is very, very important to your body because a healthy diet should include a balance of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. So it's important to limit our intake of processed foods and added sugar. Yes, I know some of you are not going to be happy with limiting your donuts, so sweet stuff, and too much candy and chocolates and all of that. Moderation is the key. Now, self-care also involves taking care of our emotional and mental well-being. This includes managing stress, practicing mindfulness, developing healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with difficult emotions. So, my dear busy mothers, on our self-care journey, we do have to practice mindfulness because stress can have a negative impact on your physical and mental health, and it can lead to a host of health problems, including anxiety and, yes, depression. So, mindfulness practice, it's such things like your meditation, yoga, journaling. Those can help you to slow down and be more present in the moment, and it can also help you to reduce stress. So just have a little journal and you can just write stuff that's bothering you. Sometimes when you put it on paper, you can always look at it, read it, and try to decipher and decide, what is the best appropriate action for you. Another important aspect of self-care is developing healthy relationship with other people, because when we have a strong social connection, it's essential to our emotional and mental well-being. Strong good connections can provide us with a sense of belonging and support, and they can also help you to buffer against stress and negative emotions, my dear busy mothers. So it's good to have great connections, whether in networking or at your church, in some groups that is very beneficial to your development, because when we build healthy relationships, it can be challenging to find great people, But it is important to make an effort to connect with the right people, so that you can nurture relationships that you have with others. So always try to make that great connection, okay? But self care also includes taking care of your spiritual well being. Yep, it includes taking care of your spiritual well being. This can include engaging in religious or spiritual practices, developing a sense of purpose or meaning in life, or connecting with nature. A sense of spiritual well being can also provide a sense of perspective and help you to find a deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment, because oftentimes we might not be able to find very good friends, but at least if you have a church, you can find a connection there as well as also with your God. And finally, self care can improve taking responsibility for your own well being. This means being aware of your own needs and making sure that you're taking steps to meet these needs. It also means that, being mindful of what works for you and also what doesn't work for you. Be open to feedback and seek support when you need it. Don't do everything alone because it can become stressful, right? So, self care is a lifelong journey that requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to experiment and try new things. That's why it's important to remember that self care is not a one time event, but rather an ongoing process. So make self care a priority. It can help to improve your physical, your emotional, your mental well being, and can help you to lead a happier and a more fulfilling life, my busy mothers. So it's important to know that self care looks different for everyone. So it's important to explore different methods to find out what works for you and be open to change and evolve as your needs change. It's important to be gentle with yourself, my dear busy mothers, and not to put too much pressure on yourself to achieve perfection, right? Because remember that taking care of yourself is as important as the air you breathe. Thanks for viewing my channel. Please subscribe and share, and you will get some more awesome content. Check the links below or the links above. So hit the notification bell and you will be notified when I upload yet some other videos. So like I said, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a positive comment. What are some of your self-care journeys, my dear busy mothers? Please share with me. Until next time, bye.